You know, colonial powers and imperialist powers, they prefer a religious Islamic revolution rather than a socialist revolution. There is no democratic president in the world. I say truly. Who is the democratic president? Trump? Obama? Who is here in Britain? We should be clear. Democracy is an illusion. We cannot have democracy in a capitalist, imperialist, patriarchal system, religious system.
Why not?
Because this is, they want money. Because if you remove religion and capitalism and imperialism, then you will have socialism. And then no government will be there, you know. They are afraid of the real power of the people. You cannot have democracy, because what is democracy? Democracy is real freedom.
But if you believe that none of these democracies are democracies, why do the people live with it?
Because people are oppressed. People are not organized. We are prevented from organizing. That's the key point. When I was an individual writer, even if I become famous and star, they allow me, but not to organize. The minute I started to organize women and men, I became a danger. You are not organized here. The people here are not organized.
But nobody is stopping organization here.
But they stop it.
No government is going to come and lock you up or kill you in Britain, are they?
But in a subtle way. I know the American way. You cannot organize in the U.S.
Why? What will happen?
Because the government will stand in front of you. You cannot end capitalism. You can't have a socialist revolution in the U.S. You can't.
Maybe there aren't enough people.
They kill you.
But maybe there aren't enough people who want a socialist revolution.
The people doesn't want socialist.
Do you think there are many socialists in America?
Many people. The majority of people, all my friends there are socialists. They are against Trump. You know how millions of people were marching against Trump and they couldn't do anything? Why? Why people were marching in millions against Trump and against the war in Iraq and even against the war in Palestine? Everywhere, but they didn't stop anything. Why?
So what is your message to all these people? How should they try to change the world?
Two things: to organize and to re-educate people, to make people aware. Because people are brainwashed by the media, by education. People don't know. When I was a professor in America, my students who were graduates, because I visited teaching graduates, they didn't know anything about politics. They are not educated. They have technology, but not educated. So you need to make people aware, to re-educate or to unteach them, to eradicate the very traditional bad education. That's creativity. And that's what I was teaching. Creativity to me, and dissident creativity, was to unteach people so that they will start to know their rights, men and women, and to organize.
Do you think you have to pick your battles?
To what?
Choose the battles. So you've talked about the patriarchy, you've talked about capitalism, you talk about religious oppression. Can you fight all these three fronts at the same time, or do you need to pick them off one by one?
You need to be aware, number one, because splitting makes us ignorant. Education is based on splitting reality. You know, in compartments, they divide our head. You put here religion, and here gender, and here medicine, and here history. That's why we end by knowing nothing. But creativity is to unite, to link. And now they encourage this social media, which really fragment people. They want to fragment people, not to...
Why do you think social media fragments people?
Because they are alone, they are prisoned. They don't meet.
Doesn't it help people organize?
Sometimes the Facebook and the Twitter and all this help to collect people, but not to make them aware. You know, it's a very difficult job. It's difficult and needs commitment. Commitment that people should not be just oriented to the benefit of the family, of the biological family. We are trained to be our self-interest, our children, the family. That's why they preach the family, the moral code of the family. The family. When you go to the States, you hear the president speaking about the family. The family. The family is worshipped. The family, and you have. So everybody is working hard and fighting to feed the children on the self-oriented family, but not to open for the society and to have a socialistic organization. No, this is not happening. We can talk about it, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Are you very pessimistic then?
No, I am not. I'm not. Who said? I don't look.
Well, because you say it's not going to happen and it can't happen.
No, it can happen, but we need awareness, and we need to struggle together.
Do you believe you will see it?
I am very optimistic, because hope is power. I don't believe in pessimism at all. When I was in prison, I was very much hopeful. And in the worst situation, I never lose hope. So we need to continue the struggle globally, global and local, because we cannot fight alone in Egypt. It is a universal battle. Universal battle. But it has to start locally. And then to link. I am very fond of the word link, connection.
Is this a perpetual struggle?
Is it what?
A perpetual struggle.
Yes.
So, in that case, will it ever actually happen? Will the world you want to see
It will come.
ever change? When?
It will come. Well, I don't care about when. If you look to history, you cannot say when. History is history, you know, and life is changing. And we are now much better than 100 years ago. Look at history, and then you will be hopeful. You will be very optimistic if you look to history. Yeah.